Checking in with the community and getting tips on how to better your game is what we do best here at 2K TV.
And today we have former pro player and content creator Yay Not Gaming. He has so much knowledge to share. We're so excited to have you on the show today. So tell me about when you started to play NBA 2K.
So I got into NBA 2K back in high school. I want to say 2K.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Great to have you with us for the playoffs on 2K Sports. It's game one. We're ready to tip it off in just moments. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. They've got Kevin Durant, and it's Garnett in at the four-man spot. And for the Rockets, Kobe Bryant is out there with Johnson. Then there's LeBron James, and it's Chamberlain in at center, locking down the middle. You take a look at the Raptors. It'll be the Rockets off the tip. And here's Johnson. Pass to Bryant. Rebound Toronto.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Garnett passes to James. Now here's Durant.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
On the wing, Durant. Check by James. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And one of the best things about Kevin Durant is he simply locks in on exactly what's in front of him at the moment. If that means working at practice, that's what he does. If that's competing at a high level in the game, that's what he does.
Now here is James. Pass to Bryant from downtown. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Yeah, LeBron James always surveying the floor. Few players in the history of the game have the court vision that LeBron has.
Jordan against Bryant. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Goes back up. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Houston shooting their first free throws tonight. He misses the free throw.
At the line for your Rockets, Hakeem Olajuwon.
And he sinks the second. Here's James. Pass to Garnett. Baseline try. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
Well, the basketball IQ of LeBron James is off the charts. So adept at finding ways to get to the line.
And he's good on the second. Johnson with it. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Pass to Olajuwon. It's hauled in by Garnett.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Durant, pass to Garnett. Second chance shot. A nice shot by Duncan.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Johnson passes to James. Here's Chamberlain. The jump hook. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
We are talking about perhaps the highest IQ player in history. LeBron knows how to get the ball to his guys in their sweet spots.
And Toronto calls time here.
That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Pass to James. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Durant with it. Picked up by James. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession.
Away team ball.
And there's James from the arc. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
We often see LeBron James with the ball in his hands creating for himself or others. That time, a little catch and shoot, the easy one for LeBron.
And slam dunk by James.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Now, here's James. Duncan, no good.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Now, here is James. Tightly guarded. Yep, that one goes.
I mean, do you think a little or even a big bump is stopping LeBron? His determination is part of what makes him a future Hall of Famer.
And the basket is good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move, like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
For Toronto, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. James passes to Durant. Jordan against Bryant. Jordan misses. The Rockets have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Johnson inside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Houston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Both good from the line that time. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for the Raptors. Trailing by 2. Pass to James. Over Johnson. Off the left rim and out. And the Rockets shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. To the inside. Bryant. Here's Chamberlain. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Chamberlain's got 6.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
And Toronto calls time here.
They're looking to do something to stop this run. They have to get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
Now, here is James. 6 points for him. Pass to Garnett. Shot from 16. And he knocks the jumper down.
Well, now we're speaking Kevin Garnett's language. One of the great mid-range shooting bigs in NBA history.
Bryant against James. Bryant, the pass to James. Here's Olajuwon. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Pass to Jordan. Shoots over Bryant. It's hauled in by Houston. Chamberlain's got 4 rebounds now. It's Bryant with a drive. And it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession.
Houston ball.
James against Durant. Back to James. Just 5 on the clock. On the wing, Bryant. For 3.
Boy, he cannot get anything to fall, but the teammates, boy, have they delivered. I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter, he has been completely bothered.
Now here's Bryant. Pass to James. Misses the three. Toronto trails by 4. It's James on the wing, covered by Johnson. The ball's knocked loose. Now, here is James. He has 6. Here's Garnett. Misses off the right iron.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And hey, we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
Johnson passes to James. Over Jordan. Second chance effort. In deep. James drops it in. James has got 8.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Pass to Jordan. Over Bryant. Jordan misses.
Because of his quick reactions, he was able to stay with the opponent and contest the shot.
And this is the key. In this game, you've got to be able to move your feet to be successful on the defensive end.
He's just 2 for 7 from the field, trying to work his way into a rhythm.
O'Neal, he's checked in for the Rockets. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Rockets?
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now, that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
And we've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
So it's the Rockets now. Toronto making their last shot. Johnson finds Bryant. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Tipped.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
2 minutes.
Here's James. It's deflected. Durant against Bryant. James outside. There's a minute 40 left to play in the first. Here's Jordan. O'Neal pulls it in.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Johnson against Jordan. Shot's good by Olajuwon. He's got 5.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
1:11 left to play in the first. Garnett no good. The Rockets lead by 9. Pass to Johnson. And it's going to be a 3-second call. All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Pippen's checked in. Durant, he's checked in for Toronto. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for James. And here's Jordan. Outside Durant. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Over to the wing, puts it up. And again, Toronto, no good. Houston has gone 1 of 4 from deep. James passes to O'Neal. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pulls up at the elbow. Yes, on the jumper.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Houston. Between his scoring and rebounding, an excellent period. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. And welcome back, folks, for more Eastern Conference semifinal action. All right, guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out at you stat-wise?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
So for Toronto right now, Kevin Durant is out there with Kevin Durant. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Jordan in at the 2. To the middle. Here's Chamberlain. The putback controls the rebound and the putback. And the Rockets lead by 7.
Oh, love the intensity once they're hitting the boards.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he can't get that one.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
James outside, out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. Robinson, he's checked in for Toronto.
Onto the floor for the away team, David Robinson.
And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, Shea showing no fear inside.
He's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
Johnson against Jordan with a step back. Olajuwon. Great positioning on the putback.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Boy, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has become the master at drawing fouls.
These are his first free throws of the game. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Rockets. Durant, he's checked in for Toronto.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Davis, the pass to James. Here's Pippen. Here's the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got his 3rd assist of the night. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And so the ball out of bounds. Gilgeous-Alexander tucks it last.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Bryant, he's checked in for Pippen. LeBron, he's checked in for Toronto. Here's Johnson. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Chamberlain again. Houston.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
James deciding where to go with it. Shoots over Johnson. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Toronto making a switch here.
First personal foul. Second team foul. On the floor for the away team, Kevin, go ahead.
Outside Robinson. Outside Durant, looking to win the run. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got 8 rebounds in the game. From the wing, Bryant, no good.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
They've been impeccable from the line here in the second period, doing what they can to try to build some momentum.
Johnson finds Bryant. And here's James. Fires for 3. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant. James has got 11 points.
You've seen late in LeBron's career much more emphasis on that three-point shot, really extending that range.
Jordan, the pass to Robinson. Here's Durant. It's hauled in by Houston. James has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Johnson. Robinson with the block. Garnett passes to James. Now Jordan. Here's Garnett. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. And Toronto calls time here.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Oh, got a piece of it. It's stolen by James. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. James against Durant. Durant earning those 2 points.
Well, Kevin Durant has an ability to put the ball on the deck and finish off the drive. Prime example there.
Here's Johnson. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Chamberlain's got 6 in the quarter.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
James, rebounded by Johnson. Houston leading by 12. Pass to Bryant. Here's James. Shot clock at 6. Tries it from the top of the key. They get it back. Here's Davis. Bryant outside. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Over Jordan. And it's Houston scoring again.
And their intensity has only picked up this quarter, even while holding the lead.
Goes up on the wing. James can't get it to go.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Pass to Chamberlain. Now here is James. Guarded by Durant. Davis with it. Outside Johnson. And Davis slams it home.
Davis. And you love how effortless Davis makes this look. Rising up for an alley-oop like it's nothing.
Outside Durant. The 3. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Johnson passes to James. And it's James with the jam.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard. How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Chamberlain gets the bucket.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Toronto trails by 18. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And Davis with the block. Garnett passes to Durant. Over James. Got it from about 16 feet. Durant's gotten 4 this quarter.
KD, if you allow him to spot up, the easy money sniper will not miss.
Johnson against Jordan. Deflects the pass. Robinson with a steal. Pass to Jordan. And Davis with the block.
No chance. Davis just too much to handle on the defensive side. And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think obviously we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Houston leading by 18. Here's Bryant. And he banks in the layup. Bryant's got 10 points in the game.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long. I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
And James gets it to go.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from the inside.
Here's Jordan. And again, Toronto, no good.
He was so well positioned to interfere with the shot.
And this is what the really good defensive players do. They anticipate, and they're rarely fooled.
The teardrop. It's hauled in by Houston. Bryant outside. And Houston, another three.
Are you serious? What a sweet move. Broke his ankles on that one.
James outside. Pass to Garnett. Here's Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Yeah, Kevin Durant making you pay on the interior. Look out around the rim.
Inside. And it's James with the jam.
A history of great finishers in NBA history, but LeBron will top the list before it's all said and done.
Here's Jordan. They get it back. Shoots over Bryant. And it's blocked by Davis. On the wing, Bryant covered by Jordan. Unloads from 13. And the Rockets tack on two more.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Here's James. And the layup is good off the glass. James has got 10.
LeBron James just reads the floor so well. If a lane opens, he will exploit it and get to the cup off the drive.
Bryant, no good.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Fires from way outside. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Houston up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. And they've done well in limiting Durant's production, making him uncomfortable and getting him out of rhythm. We'll be right back.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, there's a definite post taking a look at the Rockets. Boy, have they ever started this series off on the right foot. They've thrown down the gauntlet here in Game 1 with their intensity and effectiveness on both ends of the floor. Now, they've got a little bit of an intimidation factor going into the second half. Kenny, what you think about the Rockets?
They score very effectively. With the exceptional ball movement and play calling, they were able to exploit multiple weaknesses in the defense. They've got to feel good about themselves running out to a huge lead.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the visiting team.
Well, they're not finding good shots, and that starts with their ball movement. Too much hero basketball. They need to sharpen up the attack.
And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first two quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
They've got Kobe Bryant. Also Johnson out there. And it's Chamberlain in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Jordan with the bucket.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Johnson with a bucket.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And James has got the ball here for the Raptors. It's tipped. Bryant against Jordan. Pass to Olajuwon. Bryant outside. Here's Chamberlain. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Here's James.
Yeah, whacking James like the D does there is the right move. I mean, especially when you consider how strong he is.
And this will be his third and fourth free throws of the game here.
At the line for the away team.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Houston has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage to the paint. Blocked. Down low. In transition. Here they come. And again, Toronto, no good. The Rockets have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Johnson against James. The putback.
That's great work on the glass. That kind of hustle play can energize your team.
For Toronto, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. James passes to Garnett. And here's Jordan. Shoots over Bryant. Got it from about 16 feet. Jordan's got 9 points.
How about the veteran Garnett letting that play develop and the quick pass?
From the high post. Kept alive. Chamberlain. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Crashes the glass with authority, then puts it back strong.
Next level, man. This guy's just going out and making a play. And Toronto calls time here.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
How about another big round of applause for your Little Dippers?
Johnson against James. Over Johnson. Solid as a rock from 20 feet out. He's got 13.
Yeah, the easy lift on the jumper by LeBron. That's really hard to defend, guys.
Johnson passes to Chamberlain, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jordan.
Rockets ball.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Bryant. James with the rebound. The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Jordan, nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Up top, Johnson, covered by Jordan, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. That free throw misses.
At the line for 2. Magic.
And the second free throw is good. For Toronto, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. With a 9-footer. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Third personal
LeBron has made himself a deadly shooter. You can't fault the D for being a little too aggressive on his shot fakes.
And he makes both free throws. Houston leading by 23. Outside Johnson. Out to the wing. Here's Olajuwon. Here's Chamberlain. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. Houston making some changes. Pippen, he's checked in for LeBron. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Johnson. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he's checked in for Toronto. And the shot goes in.
Well, the patented jumper that helped Kevin Garnett become a 4-time first-team All-NBA player.
Here's Bryant. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Bryant's got 17. For Toronto, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Pass to Duncan. Now Durant. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Here's Garnett. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Well, there's a reason this is the 4-time NBA rebounding champion, KG, to the offensive glass.
Here's Pippen. Here's Chamberlain, guarded by Durant. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Their lead could be even bigger right now, but their efficiency from the line has dropped off a little.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Houston.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Tipped. In transition, here they come. 14 feet away. Garnett, it's good on the putback.
Oh, just great energy. Stayed with the play all the way through.
Doncic against James. Now Doncic. Still no points. A shot from the mid-range. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
There's a savviness innate to Luka Doncic. He has played this game for such a long time. Pick and roll, yeah, that's in my bag.
Puts it up from 12 with the putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. 6 points for him.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Doncic with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for Toronto. And he drives in. The kick to Durant. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
Well, pretty pass from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy can score it, but make sure you're lifting up the guys around you.
Here's Olajuwon. That one goes. Count it. Olajuwon's got 9 points.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
The Raptors shooting just 38% for this game so far. Gilgeous-Alexander against Bryant. They grab their own miss. Houston leading by 23. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This is his second trip to the line in the game. And the Rockets making a change here. Jokic is checked in. Durant, he's checked in for Toronto. James comes in for Durant. And there's James on the assist by James.
Well, it's the skill set and the strength of LeBron James. It'll be interesting to see how his shot profile breaks down when it's all said and done.
Here's Bryant inside. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball. O'Neal, he's checked in for the Rockets.
Onto the floor for your Rockets, Shaquille O'Neal.
The rebound by Duncan. Duncan's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. To the paint. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
And just an incredible effort on the offensive glass.
Wow, follows it up with the putback to finish the play. Pass to Jokic. Jacks up a 3. LeBron with the rebound. Toronto trails by 20. And there's James from the arc. Drops in the 3. James has got 20.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Here's Jokic, and count it from 12 feet.
I mean, it is amazing to watch Jokic at his size use the handle to create space for his shot.
Here's James.
Houston, foul. Nicola.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
That free throw no good.
Shooting for the away team, LeBron James.
He hits the second from the line.
Despite the fact that LeBron James is now in the league for over 2 decades, he continues to dominate.
And Doncic, here we go. The rebound by Duncan. Duncan's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. The open shot by Gilgeous-Alexander. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 3 assists tonight. Pass to O'Neal. Jokic with it. Here's Pippen. Some solid defense from James. Toronto trails by 16. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. There's a minute 17 left to play in the third quarter here. Great D that time from Jokic. Pass to Doncic. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. LeBron, he's checked in for Bryant. Jordan's checked in for Toronto.
On the court.
1 minute left in the third. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. SGA using the length and size.
After a brutal first half from the field, their shots are finally starting to fall.
And here's Doncic outside. Here's Pippen. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to James. Here's Duncan, covered by Jokic. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Nikola Jokic.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Doncic. Knocks down the step-back J. Doncic has got 4 points in the quarter.
That's a high percentage look for Luka Doncic. He is a menace if he gets that deep.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 12 points for him.
Houston.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
First personal foul.
The first one falls.
Fifth team foul. Shooting for...
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
And so it's the Houston Rockets up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
7-4.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Happy to have you back with us for the Eastern Conference semifinals on 2K Sports. So for Toronto right now, LeBron James out there with Kevin Durant. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Jordan in at the shooting guard position. Johnson with a bucket.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Durant. Launches it. Some solid defense from James.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Doncic outside. Rebound Toronto. Duncan's got 11 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, the determination from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
Durant against James. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
He completely lost focus since the break, turning the ball over multiple times, and that's after no turnovers in the first half.
Bryant, he's checked in for the Rockets. Here's James. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their plays.
Both free throws good from James.
Really getting after the defense since the break. He's so hard to keep off the line when he pushes the action.
Johnson inside. Jordan's there. Jokic finishing through the D.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
To the left side wing. Jordan, the pass to Durant. It's hauled in by Houston. Olajuwon's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Pass to James. Bryant outside. Fires the three. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got his 4th assist in this one. James outside. Now Durant. Check by James. Durant against James. Here's Duncan. Up and in from the low block.
Their offense sort of clawing back to respectability. Let's see if they can keep building on this.
To the middle. Rebound Toronto.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Here's Johnson. It's hauled in by Garnett. Toronto trails by 15. Pass to James. Here's Jordan. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Houston calls timeout.
Here they come, your Hot City Texans!
The moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. Despite the lead, coach was stern with the guys, mentioning to the team, do not let up. I've seen some big comebacks in this league, and this is not over. An interesting message. BA?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's Bryant. Rejected by James.
Wow, LeBron James sends it back. Ooh, LeBron on the defensive end.
Here's Jordan. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. Free throw good. Bryant.
At the line for 2.
And both free throws good for Bryant. Toronto trails by 15. Jordan with it. Outside Durant. Here's Duncan. That won't go. 5 for 10 from the floor. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. James with a steal. To the inside. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam. Great game for him. Double-double now.
Well, the length and intelligence of Kevin Garnett still making an impact at the rim.
James against James. Rebound Toronto. Pass to Jordan. From 9 feet. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got his 4th assist with that last one. Bryant outside. Now here's Johnson. Not going to go that time. Some solid defense from Jordan. Shoots over Bryant. Jordan misses. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Houston. They lead by 11 on the wing. Bryant. Second shot opportunity. And it's good on the lay-in. And that's a double-double for him now.
And attacking a somewhat helpless defense right now. Just a relentless effort.
Well, you love that there's no let-up in how they're playing. They want to dominate every aspect, including second-chance points.
Jordan misses. Houston leading by 13. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Houston has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. James against Durant.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Now here's Jordan. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Johnson. Here's Duncan. Chamberlain pulls it in. Well, the Rockets shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter. James deciding where to go with it. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Toronto making a switch here. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in. And Toronto calls time here. Now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
Man, he was fully committed to getting the W. The next round is in sight, and he doesn't want to let that chance slip away. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
LeBron at full speed. Basket counts.
Yes, this is superior strength by James. Even when the defense roughs him up, he's more than capable of playing through them. It's amazing.
That is their 6th personal foul. Second team foul.
That free throw good from James. Toronto trails by 14. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Got a hand on it. And here's Johnson. Pass to James. 5 to shoot. He can't get it to go. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. The Raptors shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Bryant against Gilgeous-Alexander. Excellent D there from Bryant. Houston leading by 14. James with the ball.
Always willing to embrace contact. LeBron James has the kind of frame that can absorb it any time.
And he drops the first.
At the line for your Rockets.
Both free throws good from James. Minute 32 left in the fourth.
You got him.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Durant. Right wing. Here's Jordan. Excellent D there from Bryant.
That's a tough, contested shot from mid-range. Not what they wanted.
Well, especially with that defensive player in the area. You know he's going to find a way to get into the shooter and make him uncomfortable.
Shot's good by James.
These guys really stepped up and played their hearts out to finish the series on their terms. So it's going to be on to the next round for the Rockets.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
It's Johnson with a drive. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Pass to Durant. Over James. Nice shot by Durant.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Now here's Johnson. And so the Houston Rockets take the series and will move on. And they start out the postseason with a bang, a big-time victory.
The attitude they came out with was aggressive. They wanted to set the tone from the jump, and they did just that.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much. I'm here with Luka, and you got a tough win tonight. What are your initial thoughts on the performance?
We got to win against team.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference playoffs. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time.